Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu from the Box Press Studio, Seth Geis, and from the Pastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Now we have to start with June. Jeez.
Ugh. It's
Novemdiales?
December because we
Ooh,
have
that's a good one. There he goes. Novemdiales. That's
Novemdiales.
what we're going with. Good job, June. That's a very good pronunciation of it.
Gracias.
So, speaking of, we are talking today about the Black Label. Man, where did this go? Black Label
Bishop
Trading
Blend,
Company,
as June calls it, Novemdiales.
Bishop's Blend, as June calls it, Novemdiales Toro. I don't know if that's correct pronunciation, but June said that's how you say it. It is
See?
a Toro 6x48. Comes out of the Fabrica Oveja Negra factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Pennsylvania broadleaf. Binder is Ecuadorian Habano. And the filler is from Nicaragua and Pennsylvania and Connecticut broadleaf. Blended by James Brown. Price point is $12. Cigar was released in September of 2023, not November. And with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
This one didn't really hit my palate. It had really nice body. I like medium plus. It was pretty strong. Had medium plus as well, but flavor wise, it was really harsh. Like it had some nice cocoa, but most of it was a lot of this like sharp minerals, charred oak. So it was very like toasty, rustic, and all the wrong ways that I dislike. So
All right, Seth,
yeah.
how about you?
Listen, it definitely had a mineral spice, but it was balanced with, leather and tobacco and earth. There was some richness. I was getting some coffee beans, some dark chocolate, medium full to full. Just really balanced, really nice construction. Flavor profile kind of remained throughout. I was getting some like espresso notes in the second third. Second third was really nice. Final third was just kind of pretty similar. Smooth finish, full in strength and body though. So yeah, nice burn and draw. John?
Yeah, June is wrong, and let me tell you all the ways in which he is wrong. Um, you know, it's
Look at this
it's
guy
it's
come back being a fanboy of this shit.
it's a bishop's blend, but it's a bishop's blend. They should have called it the sophisticated bishop's blend. But they probably would have gotten sued. Because it's a bishop's blend, but it's not as intense in terms of like the earthiness and the leatherness and that sort of dark tobacco notes. It's a little bit more elegant than that. So you still get those core bishop blend flavors of earthiness, tobacco, like Seth was saying, with coffee notes and just strong tobacco. It's medium full to full. It's got really nice elements in the second third where some sweetness kind of gives your palate a rest from that earthiness and the tobacco. Um, yeah, it's a good cigar, and it comes out of a factory that makes great cigars because the burning construction was perfect. The burn and draw was perfect. So more, please. This is good.
More
Aaron?
like Bishop's bitch.
Hell yeah.
For me, the cigar started with
Altar
smoky
boy.
toasted oak, along with some earth and black pepper.
Oh,
Uh,
John.
what's going on?
Terrible. Re-record. This is bad. Just kidding. Keep going.
No, we're not going back for that. We're just gonna face that one.
The second third saw light creaminess join in. Final third saw light mintiness join in. The black pepper faded back until it departed. Construction was great. Excited for a single relight. Cigar started nicely, but as it went along, the flavor profile kind of faded back a bit and just wasn't as interesting. Pleasant cigar, but not something that kind of held my attention long enough to make me want to come back to it. So kind of where I stood with that. So all right, let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top with Seth at 7.42. John gave it a 7.17. I gave it a 6 even, and June gave it a 5.75. So Seth, how that 7.42 match up for you?
I thought it was a fantastic blend. Medium full to full, really good flavors. James has really shown his growth as a blender over the years. My palate's changed a little bit as well recently, but his blends have just become, his stronger blends have become more balanced. There's more flavor present. Um, it's great. It's really good Pennsylvania broadleaf. It's probably one of the best ones I've had in a while. So I really like it. I look forward to his stuff. I think he's had a really good year. His stuff's been doing really well for me. And it's been a little bit all over the place. It's from medium to full, and it's a lot of wrappers. So he's showing his skills. But this one's great. John?
All right, John, 717.
Yeah, it matches up well. This is, consistently good all the way through. It's not monotonous. It's got a lot of change ups. It's definitely meaningful to full. Echoing what Seth said, I think one of the nice things is that you can be at the full category and still have lots of complexity, and your palate doesn't get burned out. And I think he's very good at delivering that. So, anything over a 7 for me is something I'm seeking out when I go into a humidor in the States.
Yeah, my 6 even matches up well. Above average flavor profile. Construction is really good. Just had a kind of a random relight that it needed to happen, but otherwise the burn was in good shape, so that was weird. But just after that first third, just wasn't really all that interesting for me. All right, June 5.75.
Yeah, it's there's a good amount of like James stuff that I still like that's strong and kind of heavy, but this is just it didn't hit the flavor profile that I typically enjoy. So no thanks.
All right, final thoughts from you guys on this one?
Jiunn, have you been not to call you out because that's not what I'm doing, but have you been a fan of the Bishop's blends in previous years, or you generally find it's not
Yeah,
really for you?
I like some of the Bishop blends from the past. They remade it a few times, right? It was like an annual release, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So unlike some other companies that do annual releases, they don't just release the same blend. Like certainly, I think the first year was, I want to say 2015, but I know that like I've got a few years, and every year the blend is significantly different, I would say, than
Mhm.
other years. So, which I appreciate. I mean, I don't want to, I guess if you like a blend and you just want to buy the same thing as a limited edition, that's great. But I kind of want something different every time they put out a limited.
I agree. I like that strategy. But yeah,
Yeah, kind of going back.
I'll be asking for a refund for this one.
So I was looking back at our reviews for the Bishop's Blend, and the 5-year anniversary, none of us were fans of except for John. And then June and I reviewed the one from 2016, and we both liked that one. So
Yeah, I've got a box of those. They're
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
2016.
2016.
Yeah, that had an Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper on it, but it had the same same filler there with the Pennsylvania broadleaf and the Canadian broadleaf. So
From what I hear, that's a really tough tobacco to make something good out of. I guess as I'm having some chats when I was down in Miami, and the common theme was that most people who use Pennsylvania broadleaf, they're kind of doing that thing where they try to blend everything out of it because it's so hard to work with. So it's like, well, then why do you use it? But James has used it pretty successfully in a bunch of different cigars he's done. So
yeah.
I think he's unlocked that.
Was that Pennsylvania broadleaf?
I think he's got Connecticut and Pennsylvania broadleaf
it has
in there.
both. Yeah.
But in the
Oh,
filler,
okay.
I think not as the binder or wrapper.
I see.
Yeah. So, it's probably like a half leaf or a leaf or something like that. Because, I mean, it's hella strong. So, yeah.
All right. Wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Novemdiales.